Outer Orange.
Alright, ladies, ladettes, heels, gamers, boys and girls, and all other possibilities out there, I'm here to present to you guys the Thegrea deck. I was told to do this. My first time ever playing this deck officially was actually in here on Deer Days, so we're gonna talk about it. Might play a couple games here. Maybe I'll play some ranked games under this deck. So this is how I built it. There's probably different ways to build it, but I went more towards the early aggro variants. So we have here our girl, Thegrea. The girl. So she has a couple skills, so pretty much when she rides between Thegrea, she gets Persona right every single time, and then she has pretty much two different skills depending which one you're on. This one lets you counter boss like a top 5, call a card to rear that's a grade 2 or less. And then if you have the dark one in the soul, you actually get to call 2. And then also she restands a rear guard as well. So it's just, you know, just free shit, just free stuff that you can do. So when you have the dark one in, so pretty much all revolves around having the light and dark kind of thing going on here. And by the way, I'm explaining this like very minuscule. I'm doing my best here. I don't play this deck in real life, so. And then we have the dark version, which pretty much, again, also has the very same first skill, where if you swap between both of them, you get both personas. And then this one says if you retire, you can retire two grade 2 OS rear guards, pop something on your opponent's side, like a whole column. And then she restands herself for a counter boss on a discard, and you lose a drive. So essentially it's a restanding Vanguard with Persona always active. And probably the biggest peak about this is that you keep getting Persona, even if you're swapping between the two, which is actually pretty cool. And then I run this order, so we're kind of in this, Deer Days have this weird like set 5 plus promo thing going on, so it's kind of a weird thing. So we have access to for this promo here, which pretty much just says you just play it if you have a Thegrea Vanguard, and yeah, every time you Persona, you just draw 2 cards. And you get 15k power of a Persona instead of 10k power. It's kind of a hit or miss, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. So far it hasn't hurt me. Every time I've played it, it's useful, and it's searchable through the skill right here. Oh, sorry, not this skill, but the ride deck skill. So there's a little ride deck skill here. You can actually search for her. Which, speaking of, I probably should talk about ride deck. I always miss the ride deck. But yeah, your grade 3 is usually one of these two. I think this one's the better preference. And then you can, this is your ride deck. You pretty much, when rolled upon, you look for a glitter unit or a Thegrea. That includes the orders. The order is searchable. And then we also have this one. Oh, whoops. That's the over trigger. We also have this one, which also, again, you get to call the top card as rest or leave it on top, which is something I didn't know. I found out while playing Deer Days, and Brawl's telling me. Brawl's was like, hey, you can stack that. You can stack it. So if it's in case it's a trigger, you can just leave it on top instead of calling it as rest. Also activates on-place abilities. For example, Drilling Angel. So Drilling Angel is one of the best cards in this deck. On place, put a card from your drop into soul, like a top 3. You essentially want to put like stuff that you can then soul blast and grab with Maple. So you want to like put like your Thegreas into soul. You could put Personas to then grab Personas. You could put Perfect Guards in to then grab them later. Triggers, whatever you want, because then this card, for whatever you soul blast, you get the card back. So you can soul blast a grade 1 and then grab a grade 1 for soul back to hand. And you can pretty much keep recursioning that. If you set it up like really well, you'll always have access to soul to pretty much keep recursioning your stuff. So it's really cool. And this card also comes out. The generic skill is that if you ride a grade 3, this card pops out, so you always have like a rear guard to work with. That's really nice. And then, so going down here with the grade 1s, this is like the generic kind of staple painkiller. Boosted, soul blast, retire, draw a card. Just straight draw a card. Because you're constantly calling cards to the board, you'll find her pretty quickly. And then I run this card. A lot of people don't run this, or some do, some don't. I run this because I think early aggro is important if you're going to go into like a later, better play. So you have no units in the same column as her. She gets 10k, so she's an 18k beater. Very, very strong card. It's one of my favorite cards in Counter Sanctuary right now. I play this like every single Counter Sanctuary deck I have. I don't know. I just think this card's busted. Opening this card is just really good. I run 4 copies of her. And then OT. I'm not a fan of this over trigger. Every time I play Keter, this is like my least favorite part. I don't like this OT at all. At first I was like, oh yeah, drive checks are kind of cool. And then the more I play it, the more I'm like, I hate it. But you know, it's whatever. I would recommend, the Crater Elemental one actually isn't bad in here. So you can choose to run that one over this one. I won't stop you. I think it's not a bad choice. Hi, welcome in, Korokami. We're doing a little deck profile. And then triggers, I think the crits are fine. I run the draws. You can run fronts if you want to run fronts. I like the draws. And then I'm running the counter heals here, but you don't have to run them. And then I'm running a Blitz order for the final board PG. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. I think the hardest part is like knowing how to do the soul stuff. But once you get the hang of it, the deck kind of just keeps going. I think it's a pretty decent deck. It was pretty fun to play. So we're going to go into ranked and play a couple games to showcase the deck. What are they playing? Don't mash. Oh, but mashing is so fun! I love mashing. Oh, Flagbird? Yeah, this Flagbird. It's actually a pure Flagbird. The purest of pure. We're gonna get dicked on. They're already a Purelist? But we're gonna get there. I just want to be there.
Vanguard にアタック
Especially since we're going second. Them going first isn't gonna be too insane of a turn. But it's still spooky. They aren't running the Zorga ride line, which slows them down a teensy bit, but still.
Power plus.
Huh! I could have had a drive. I could have had a singular drive trick, guys. Just one. Just one singular drive trick.
No guard. Damage check.
Oh, that's pain. That is not something you want to see in your damage. Alright, see what they do. So they're gonna ride into Ascendance, I assume, since they don't really have a defense option. The other thing I like about this ride line is I've been testing this ride line with the set 7 stuff, and I noticed that my soul just depletes now. I just run the ride line and run 3 copies of the Great One. Yeah, they do. They do. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the ride line. I think it's pretty rough.
No guard. Drive check.
I think that soul. It's mainly the soul. Other stuff is fine, but the soul is a problem. Like that extra shield, I guess, is like okay and stuff like that. But against decks that board wipe you, like it's not really helping you anyway. And for the Blitz Alert, yeah, that makes sense. You're gonna take my reader grower? I mean, you can.
No guard.
You can have it. I don't really want it. She did her job for the turn. She did her job for it. We don't need to do this. What's on top? What's on top? Ooh. You can stay up there. Well, I don't really have anything else to really do here, so,
Vanguard にアタック No guard. Drive check.
Take 2 damage, please. Thank you.
Critical trigger. Critical plus.
But I tried to run a thin order fine. My line's not brick with it. It makes sense. I think the orders help you, if anything. I think they help you kind of just do your thing more. I personally like the orders. Recently, I don't know what the heck to do. Recently, set 7. So prior to set 7, I feel like the orders really help. I think running 7 is really helpful. But space is an issue. One thing I do like about this ride line is the fact that you can just call 2 units for free. And you have a little interceptor guy. But the issue is, like, against retired decks, again, like, they can just kind of pop those 2. And that's up. Like, if I was playing your video right now, like, those 2 are going. You know what I mean? And, like, you just lost, like, everything you, like, built to do by playing it with the ride line. It's just kind of awkward. I'll just no-guard this.
No guard.
They have maximum 4 attack. And we have nothing on the board to retire, so. I really want to hit a defense. That's fine. I don't want defense. Yeah, I agree. That's been like my. Oh, he doesn't want to use a skill here? Oh, no guard this too then.
No guard.
That's fine by me.
Damage check.
Perfect.
Heal trigger.
Just what I wanted for Christmas.
Power plus.
Is a defense.
Vanguard にアタック
this is only a 1. We'll make it a 2.
ここからが本当の戦いスキル発動
So they just draw a card, okay. Kind of blast. Wall. We're at 20, we'll push it to a 2. Yeah, they got 2 passes. We are gonna play it all in advance, so we're just gonna have to hope that this isn't just 2 back-to-back triggers.
ガードするわドライブチェック
Yay, we're safe. At least unless they hit a 2.
ドライブチェ
Then
ッ
we're
ク
not safe. Yeah, we're safe. Alright, so we're probably gonna try and pop this. They have another one though. Actually, I might not care. I think I'll just do this. Since they did distract us. Let's ride. We'll dump the other draw trigger. I thought I had another one. I did not. Oh well. Yeah, what was on this? Welcome back to the board, my darling. Please give me something good, or don't give me anything. Oh my god. This deck hates me. This deck hates me! I don't even have another attack. Actually, I might get something here. Hopefully I get something. I could really use a grade 2 or grade 1 before. This works. This works. This works. We could do this. Thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you. Oh, goodbye. Give me another one. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you. Ayo. Battle. I don't really care about this. I would care about it, but he's just gonna call another one. So I might as well just be shield for him. Why would you just not just guard with your boys? Unless your hand's like all triggers, which is very possible actually. It's very possible. Goodbye. Thank you. Goodbye. Now I have attackers for next turn. Depending which pattern I want to do here. I'll just go Vang. Yeah, the soul is really like he has one soul in there right now. And that's because he did Soul Blast. But when you miss that flag condition, is that 2? That is a 2, but I'm gonna play it all here. I have considered about the. I've actually considered the Roroa Ride for the same reason. I would genuinely been thinking about running Roroa in the recent stuff. No joke. All right, 2 damage. I'm assuming you're just gonna intercept and drop like another trigger or something, right? Right? Unless you want to go to 5, which I mean isn't terrible. That works too. That works. Okay, they do have Persona in hand, so they are going to be Persona next turn. We should be okay. We kind of have to make a commitment choice here. We either guard, take, or take, guard. Which I think guarding will be the way. I think they have an inlet too, so. This is gonna be kind of rough, but we should be okay. We'll just take Vanguard and guard the rears. I think they do have inlet. I think I saw a drive check of inlet. It's either inlet or double ascendance. Yeah, there's the inlet. Okay. Oh, they have full combo. That's pain. Actually, do they? They're short of counterblast. Unless they don't activate one. Yeah, they're short of counterblast right now. That's awkward. So, they'll still have it, but they won't have full combo. If they restand the assault, they will not have full combo. Actually, they're boned if they restand the assault here, but we'll see. I'm assuming what they're gonna do is they're gonna go assault, inlet, back row, vanguard. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 5 that way. So yeah, they literally cannot touch the assault. Bye! Thank you. Thank you for coming by. You as well. Thank you. You're welcome. It was nice meeting you as well. Thank you. Alright, so yeah, we guard this. Are they gonna... Okay, yeah, they're not gonna restand the assault, which is what I assumed would be the play. It'll give him that. And then... Guard back row? Either way, we gotta guard DOT. We can't PG. Well, we can, but it won't be too good. It kind of just depends also what they do. Yeah, they are choosing to go this route, so... This is shutting our hands so much. Fine, here you go, take it. Just take it. You might miss it. Our next turn's gonna be kind of a dud turn too. Kind of rough. Skill, right? Yeah, skill. Yeah, I don't want top. I really wish I had my blitz. My blitz would be super nice here. Blitz shuts down the Blackbird. Alright, so that's a big thing. We're just gonna say no guard and hope they don't go OT crit or crit crit or any of those. Any of what I just said. Anything of what I just said. They're probably gonna double crit us for game here, I'm not gonna lie. No, they're not. Okay. There's their counter charge. Ah, Blackbird. If only I was playing a better game. Taking 2 damage here is kind of rough. Oh yeah, we could have went for that route where we just get defenses and shut down, but I didn't think I was gonna really hit defenses, to be honest. Watch, this is gonna be 2 defenses right here. It's not. Okay, I feel a little better. We would have still had to guard. Actually, we would have died, or we would have had to hard block Blackbird, which would have been pain. Would have been pain. The worst part is we're vanilla right now. We're not doing it. Because this is our only option. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Thing is, we're like dead. Yeah, we're so dead next time. We're again in that weird situation where we're just gonna die. We can activate the skill, but we only have a. I'm only picking one. I saw. I take out. Skill. Alright, what are we putting in? Oh, we'll put her in actually. Come on, painkiller. Screw you! I need those! I need that blitz, man! I need that blitz so bad. Oh my god, this is tragic. Alright, battle. There's nothing good we can do here. We're so dead next turn. We're actually just dead. Yeah. We're dead. This is one of those games where you just have to open the nut, and if you don't open the nut, you just lose. I'm gonna attack rear and force him to have to guard Van. He does have the counter charger, but what's gonna happen here is that he won't be able to do full. So, oh, you're protecting that. Oh, you're okay. Oh, you're really protecting that. I mean, I'm just gonna take my entire Vanguard into it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I can't grab anything. I'm not gonna do this. Bye? Yeah, probably, but it's all good. I'm not very good at setting up the soul as someone before. Okay, so this is pretty okay. So now we live a turn. Unless he hits like the over trigger or something. And even with OT, we're actually fine. I don't know what their hand was. There might have been a chance where we could have just went into Vanguard there. But it's okay. So now they can't do full combo at all. So we should be fine. And then we can kill them next turn. And unless they have another inlet, they're not going to be drawn too well. We'll see. We'll see if they have another persona. Okay, they don't have persona. One canvas for this, so this card is just out now. They do have the inlet, and they need another Ascendance here if they want to do anything. But, so right now the Ascendance doesn't hit, but they're going to put the counter charger down. But what's going to happen is one attack will hit and one attack won't hit. And they only, like I said, they only have one. So they can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can still do 5 attacks. No, they can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they can do 5 this way. We're gonna guard that. We should be okay because we have the blitz. Like, we don't really care about that 5th attack right now. Our bigger concern was him having a 6th attack in Persona. So we're actually okay. I thought we were kind of bones, but I actually think we're fine. The best part is actually kind of gonna be awkward here. We're gonna have to keep track of what's going on in terms of hand because we'll be able to choose a column to retire next turn.
ヴァンガードにアタック
And preferably want to pick the column that will hurt them the most. So either this card,
インターセプト
this card, or this card will be our choice. So it'll be either this row or this row, because this will be going away.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Okay, they're going this route. So yeah, they're just doing nothing. Cool. We're gonna PG this for OT's sake. If in case there's an over trigger here,
スキル発動
like this, it will literally kill us if we try to do 2 pass here. So we'll do this.
完全ガードするわドライブチェ
And we're
ック
pretty much okay here. Okay. So they kind
ド
of
ライブチェック
could have played that a little bit better, but it's okay.
パワープラス
That puts me in a pickle. Actually, no, I can maple. I still have to drop the other flip card. That's unfortunate.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah, they did it really weirdly. So yeah, we'll have to PG this. Dropping the
スキル
draw.
発動
Actually, we can drop sorry girl, you gotta go.
完全ガード
And then we'll maple the other side. Wasn't given the power to the grade 2 better. The grade 2 can't restand. You mean, unless you mean inlet. If you mean inlet, yes. Yeah, he could have, there's so much more they could have done there. And they kind of messed up, yeah, they kind of messed up the ordering there. They had a way to do 5 attacks if they had just attacked with the back row guy first, and they chose not to. And I guess they didn't, it was an accident probably. I'm not gonna lie, flag break on deer days is like impossible to play, because every single skill procs. The sentence is so procs every single time. It's very obnoxious. So we lived. However, I guess it depends on what the skill is. I really need to retire something. I guess we'll see how our hand is looking here in a sec when we ride. Actually, before that.
ぶっ潰してあげる
We'll see if we can kill here. I don't think we can, but I'll do my best.
ペルソナライド
Okay, draw wasn't terrible.
スキル発動
I'm debating how badly I want that promo to go back there. It really depends on...
スペリオルコー
I kind of want to retire, but it might hurt us more than help us. So I actually think the setup here is we don't retire. As much as I want to, I think we just say screw the retire. Get a board cycling, and just roll with that. I think this is good.
ヴァンガードにアタックするわ
They should have 1 PG and some triggers. And I don't think there's a persona. Oh, there's the OT. I don't think there's a persona or anything like that.
ドライ
in
ブチェ
hand,
ッ
so
ク
we'll see. I don't need that crap.
ドライブチェ
Get
ッ
the
ク
scrap out of my hand. Why? God, my hand sucks. I'm just gonna discard her.
スキル発動
That's all I'm gonna keep doing. Let's go again.
ヴァンガードにアタックするわ
I will lose if I don't kill her. There's no way I'm gonna survive. If I hit a crit
ド
here,
ライブチェック
that'll be really good. And that's not a crit. Because we're gonna give him just enough damage to play with next turn, which is a problem. A crit would have been like really massive, but it's okay. We'll keep going, but we're dead next turn if they don't persona ride, we might survive. They're guarding. Interesting. I guess they're gonna take this side. Let me see what's going on in here. I guess I will Soul Blast. I'll Soul Blast this.
スキル発動
And then we're gonna go in
ヴ
this
ァンガー
way.
ドにアタック
So it's likely they can't push us hard. It depends. If they persona,
ノ
we're
ーガー
dead.
ド
That's why I was actually thinking about not giving the counter blast here. Oh, that's actually, I guess, good. They would have drawn into that. We'll see. It's risky. We'll see.
スキル発動
Our hand is pretty dog. Like, we keep drawing into Thegreas. Okay, we got a PG,
私のターン
which is still actually not very helpful for us. The thing is, you gotta keep in mind we're still at 5. We are still at 5. If they persona, if they persona, we're in trouble. If they don't persona, we're fine. Okay, no persona. I think we're okay. They have to have another ascendance. Oh, it's this crappy card. But one time I have a rear guard. So they're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks again. But we have Blitz, so we're still at 5. We have to hard guard. Oh, this is still at 10k. Just read this card just to be sure. Yeah. Unfortunate. If I thought, I actually didn't know they ran this card. If I knew, I would have called out something else there that would have, because it would have screwed up. Okay, so this will be 20, 21. So far we're okay. Still might be dead though. I'm like doing the math in my head. Oh, this is 21. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that card. I think it's pretty bad. I think there's better cards to run. Just run the retire cards that like give power. I think that card is very bad. You're relying on something that like just won't do much. Okay, we're okay. Because this is the final attack is coming up. Now, the question is, they're gonna have 4 cards. Four card. Can we kill with a 4-card hand? I'm not gonna lie, if you Persona Road, we were dead. I just want to make it clear, we were dead. We would not have had that card. Oh, no. We'll have to discard this for cost. Bye-bye. I don't need to. No. Okay, that's perfect. That is a good card. That's a problem. That's the second time he's healed on 5, going back on 4. Oh my god. That sucks, but it's okay. Yeah, that heal, man, that's the second time he's healed. Alright, well, we're gonna ride. Ride. Oh my god. Why? That's all I needed in my last God, that's awful. Hopefully we find something good here. This isn't terrible. We can just deck them. We're just gonna deck them at this point. We have 5 cards left. Oh, that's so scary. That's so risky. Let's see, this is our top 3. Okay, we have to just not deck ourselves out, that's all. So have to not deck ourselves out, that's all. Do I even do the second? I could just whip. I can just whip if I need to. I don't have to call. I mean, we whipped anyway. Doesn't even matter. I was about to say, I can just burst the whip. I did want this because this is a better number. That's the main reason why I wanted her out to begin with. We're going for death here. We're gonna die next turn anyway. If not to him, it's gonna be the deck out, so let's go. Probably could call another trigger out, but it's okay. This will be the one restanding, so let's attack with that. Watch, they hit his defense. Oh, there's the persona they need. Perfect. Probably could have done Maple, but whatever. I was like, oh, I don't have a booster anyway, because this will just restand. They will have just enough to guard this, but they're gonna die here or here, as long as they don't heal out, I guess. Is enough? Hopefully this will. Because this makes a pretty good number. Oh, do I want to activate? Oh yeah, I can activate. Actually, do I want that? No, I want this. It all comes down to this. Yeah, I can't be. It's gonna come down to this. Unless their last card in their hand is a perfect card. Which is possible. But this is only 33. They already have to think about PGing this potentially. And I have 3 triggers in my deck. I have the 4 cards that are in there. It's actually I think it's half and half exactly. So here comes the PG. So unless they have a second PG, because if they drop the heal here, no, they drop the Mantis, which means heals in the hand. So I think we're okay. So there's the 1 normal unit. So there's like a what, a heal and a crit? Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's good. They have to take 2 damage here. For a second, I was like, what if I get actually? Imagine if I picked up back row restander. Ooh, that was a close game. Now just don't double heal, please. Thank you. We got it. We did it. Ooh, what a game. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he had that. Honestly, he did misplay a little bit there. That was a headache. That was a headache game. Whew. We won a game with Thegrea. Oh my god! I thought honestly, I 100% thought we lost that one.